This is a Blackstalgia podcast.
Welcome back to the Blackstalgia podcast. This is Kelby. Over there on the screen, I'm not even sure if this is recording.
It says recording.
It is, you sure?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It says 00 for me.
It says Kelby's recording the call.
All right. Well, then over there to the right for me, to the somewhere for y'all, is the ever so effervescent. I got one of them Rashawn words too. I took the SAT. The ever so incredible Carmela Diaz-Lallar.
What's up, guys?
And then we have over there the crowd favorite, the boy from West Virginia. No, he's not Chris Brown.
Not West Virginia.
Just a regular Virginia.
Just the Virginia.
From original Virginia, born and raised. We have Rashawn Durrell.
Ow!
Hi, hey, what's up, hot stuff? So, unfortunately, we don't have Chris here because Chris is out there on set recording with somebody I'm a pretty big fan of.
Who?
He's gonna have to tell you. Nah, it's a woman. Relax.
Damn it.
Yeah. It's one of those this time. I'm gonna have to let Chris tell you, but it's exciting, especially since this is a nostalgia podcast, sort of. I mean,
yeah,
she's a little bit of our past. So, shout out to Chris. Shout out to Sam. I was with Sam all day long.
Sam, we miss you.
Yes,
I miss you.
Yes, I know you do. How have you guys been all week long?
Yo, let me just talk about this real quick.
Tell me.
I've been good. But right before the pod, I was a little late getting here because I just started the first episode of the Selena Netflix show. Yeah, man. So if you guys haven't listened before, we might have talked about this on the pod. I was a little nervous going into this.
I didn't even know it came out. I ain't lie to you.
Yeah, it came out on the 4th. So, yeah, a couple days ago. I was a little nervous, as one should be, with something like this.
I love how you're late because you were watching TV.
Yeah. it was I was timing it just right. And I feel like the first episode, the pacing is just so slow. And I'm going into this knowing that this isn't J-Lo, knowing this is not the movie. So I'm just trying to keep an open mind about it. But yeah, I already have a little bit of the issues with younger Selena. She has this southern accent dialect that's not Texas or Latino, so it's just kind of weird. But I'm gonna watch the whole show.
Okay, so so far it's aight.
It's aight. I'm not hating it. Marla, who's the hugest Selena fan, is watching it and she's like, I can't stand the little Selena. But
damn, y'all judging kids?
I know. I mean, it's about to get judged hard. It's big shoes to step in.
They gotta drag it. They gotta drag it a little bit because didn't Selena die at 20 something? She don't have a lot of story to tell.
Yeah, it's not even really the plot that's dragging. It's just the pace of everything is just so slow. You're just okay, come on. I think it might be a little bit of we want to kind of get to older Selena, but also the younger Selena is not as meaty. There's just not a lot of story there. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe next week I'll tell you.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna have to put this one on my bucket list, but I might have to check it out. As somebody who's only seen the Selena movie in parts and fragments and segments, never in one whole sitting.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't check for it. I ain't gonna lie. But I might have to. And I'm rather upset that you watching it and you didn't even tell me about it.
Well, I'm telling you now.
You see all this Zoom COVID garbage? We're not connected anymore. You know? How am I supposed to speak to Rashawn the way that I normally do?
I snap you like every day.
Okay, you do, but Rashawn doesn't. And Rashawn didn't even respond to my texts.
I don't have Snap.
Rashawn's a busy man.
Yo, nobody here is busier than me. I don't want to hear it. Rashawn, how are you? Yeah, how are you, Rashawn?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm back working out every day now.
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to get on that too. I wanted to invite Carmela, but like the schedule. So what you trying to be? You trying to be yoked?
I'm trying to tone it up a little bit. I've lost most of what I think I need to lose, so now I'm just toning.
Nah, I mean I see what the people are saying about you.
People.
I saw I sent Carmela one, right, Carmela?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People
you got fans, boo.
Yeah, they're shaking in their toenails, to see you.
Toenail.
I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to figure out the right words. It's fetch, but they're excited. They're excited to see you on the pod, to see you in your clear glasses. I mean, so now that you're about to be fit than a mug, I can't bring no women around with something, man. I don't care if you gay, man. I don't care, man. I don't care, man. That's all a lie. I did it too for like 5 years. Yeah, I'm gay.
Maybe because you don't have clear glasses. I feel like you need to get you.
I stopped wearing glasses in the 10th grade.
The purple and pink ones?
The purple and, okay, first of all, those were not my glasses. Those were the replacement pair. And, the black ones, I stopped wearing them. They're in a garbage can somewhere. Yeah, so, it's good to see you, the light skins, with, I'm over here still holding it down for the darks. For the midnights.
With the
you
blue
guys are the
lighting.
Sunsets. I mean, listen, man. Yo, I got mad different colors because I really thought this thing was broken. Watch. I'm about to give you guys a little, a little something. I call them my stripper lights.
A little nightclub.
I want this.
You know what I mean? Listen, man. Just come through. Well, don't come through. It's COVID, guys.
I feel like I'm there. Bosley walking around in the back.
You see him?
Yeah, he's just a baby.
Boz, where are you?
Went that way.
Yeah. He ain't paying rent. Okay. All right. So you guys are good. That is exciting to hear. All right. So we have a couple of things that I have. I sent to you guys. I gave you guys a little bit of time to review, to check out, to get your teeth on. We got some awesome feedback about the folks thing last week.
Yeah.
For the first time, I'm not gonna out y'all. Because I know, it sucks to agree with me. But a lot of people were very, not getting it, They were not getting it. But at the same time, there was a lot of people who were kind of riding that line where Carmela was like, I don't know if I get it, but it's not for me. So I appreciate every single person that texted me or called me or contacted me some kind of way to talk about that. It just lets me know that we're having a conversation that the people want to hear, so we're gonna keep doing that. We're gonna keep having these important conversations because things change every doggone day.
Every day.
Okay,
yeah.
And talking about changes, we have a new star in Hollywood. Once went by Miss Ellen Page, is now Mr. Elliot Page. How do you guys feel about Ellen Page now, Elliot Page?
First of all, that name is fucking great. That's one of the first things I said.
Elliot? Okay.
Yeah.
It kind of does roll off the tongue.
It rolls off the tongue. I mean, that's amazing. I'm glad that... I mean, I can't sit here and say it was a smooth transition because I don't live in her life. But I feel like for the most part, as far as the media, I just saw a lot of good things and people were really proud and just we're just accepting the news with open arms. And I saw a lot of posts from people who are not necessarily celebrities or anything like that, but just like, you're such a role model for me. Just a lot of stuff like that where I was like, okay. I feel like he's always been really good about, like, when he came out, he had like a really nice like speech about it. He had a whole article about it when Ellen Page came out as gay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like everything was received so great, and then when he came out as trans, again, everything happened really smoothly. Again, I don't know how it was for him, but on this side, I feel like everything happened pretty smoothly.
Okay, Rashawn?
I'm really happy for him. I think it's beautiful. I like the message that he posted and shared.
I didn't even see it. Let me go see it. I gotta read it for the people.
It's a little long,
right.
but
it's a little long. Okay, I'll read it. Hi, friends. I want to share with you that I am trans. My pronouns are he, they, and my name is Elliot. I feel lucky to be writing this, to be here, to have arrived at this place in my life. I feel overwhelming gratitude for the incredible people who have supported me along this journey. I can't begin to express how remarkable it feels to finally love who I am enough to pursue my authentic self. I've been endlessly inspired by so many in the trans community. Thank you for your courage, your generosity, and ceaselessly working. I haven't read out loud in a long time. Working to make this world a more inclusive and compassionate place. I will offer whatever support I can and continue to strive for a more loving and equal society. I also ask for patience. My joy is real, but it is also fragile. The truth is, despite feeling profoundly happy right now and knowing how much privilege I carry, I am also scared. I'm scared of the invasiveness, the hate, the jokes, and of violence. To be clear, I am not trying to dampen a moment that is joyous and one that I celebrate, but I want to adjust the full picture. The statistics are staggering. The discrimination towards trans people is rife, insidious, and cruel, resulting in horrific consequences. In 2020 alone, it has been reported that at least 40 transgender people have been murdered, the majority of which were Black and Latinx trans women. To the political leaders who work to criminalize trans healthcare and deny our right to exist, and to all those with a massive platform who continue to spew hostility towards the trans community, you have blood on your hands. You unleash a fury, a vile and demeaning rage that lands on the shoulders of the trans community, a community in which 40% of trans adults report attempting suicide. Enough is enough. You aren't being canceled. You are hurting people. I am one of those people, and we won't be silenced in the face of your attacks. I love that I am trans, and I love that I am queer. Okay. And the more I hold myself close and fully embrace who I am, the more I dream, the more my heart grows, and the more I thrive. To all trans people who deal with harassment, self-loathing, abuse, and the threat of violence every day, I see you, I love you, and I will do everything I can to change this world for the better. Thank you for reading this. All my love. Elliot.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think for someone that has a platform that he has, to not just share his story with everyone, but to highlight a section of that community that he doesn't belong to, I think it's really responsible and great.
I have a question.
Okay.
Elliot is a man.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean to be queer and trans?
Queer is his sexuality. Trans is his identity, possibly his gender. And yeah, those are two separate.
What is queer? I'm sorry.
Queer can envelope the LGBTQIA community.
So it doesn't have a definition?
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
I'm going to look that up. I don't know what that means. In high school, it meant something else.
It was derogatory, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it means... well, never mind about that first definition. It means, oh, okay. Both of them mean something that I'm sure is not what it's supposed to be.
Are you on Urban Dictionary?
No, I was on Google Dictionary. So let me go into gaycenter.org. Queer means sometimes when the Q is seen at the end of LGBT, it also means questioning. Okay. This term describes someone who's questioning their sexual orientation or gender identity. Okay, got it. So he is trans and queer.
Mm-hmm.
Queer kind of
like umbrellas, everything. Right?
That whole thing, yeah.
So she is queer.
He is queer.
Yeah, sorry. He is queer.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But we can say that, and it still means that he is
trans.
Trans.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
In the same way that I can be black and I can be African American.
Okay, got it. He is on a show called Umbrella Academy. Do you guys watch it?
Yes, yeah. I do. Yeah.
Okay,
I've
never
seen some of it.
You've seen some of it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so they said that they will continue. I believe, is it on Netflix or Amazon?
It's Netflix.
It's on Netflix. That Elliot will continue playing the role that they are playing, which is the role of a woman. Mm-hmm. So I have a question about that. Mm-hmm. The other day I read an interview with, I'm forgetting her name, but the lady from the vampire movie.
Kristen Stewart?
Kristen Stewart. Okay.
Oh.
So
I was like, which vampire movie? Sorry.
You know, the one with the guy with the abs.
Yeah.
So they asked Kristen Stewart about straight actors playing gay roles, gay actors playing straight roles. And she essentially said that kind of puts her in a funky place because that would mean that she can't play straight roles anymore. And so she just kind of fell into the whole like, well, we're actors, you know. Mm-hmm. Does Elliot Page playing a woman take a role away from a woman? Or is it acting? It's all good. That's it.
I don't,
because they are two.
I don't really.
Well, I guess the words is marginalized people.
I don't really think this is a fair example because the role was his to begin with.
Mm-hmm. Right, but will Elliot look differently?
I don't think so because I mean it comes down to hair and makeup. He's gonna be playing a woman now, so I don't know if he's gonna go into like a physical transformation, but I feel like knowing he is playing this role, probably not, in the same way that if I was on a Netflix show and my character had black hair, I probably can't dye my hair because I'm under contract. So I probably can't just make any change that I want to. I feel like it's probably something very similar to that. Like, you're going to look the same. You're just playing a different gender now.
Okay. Got it. So, is there any issue with a trans person in general playing the opposite sex or the opposite gender? Is that an issue?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Would there be an issue if a cisgendered, I don't know,
cisgender person
who was assigned at birth. You know what I mean. You guys know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Played a trans role. Is that an issue?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like the conversation we had a while back is about there are not a lot of roles for trans people.
Sure.
And most of the time, I mean, we've seen it before where we have a female or a male playing a trans person where they could have, there is trans actors, and at this time, they're mostly only given trans roles. So it's like the little roles that they do have, they're being filled by cisgendered actors.
Sure. Let's call a perfect world, trans actors are working as trans characters. Mm-hmm. And because this is a perfect world, cisgendered people play cisgendered people. Would there be a problem with a crossover?
I mean, I guess not. If it was a perfect world, then in a perfect world, you would be able to say, well, anybody can play anybody because it's acting. But I don't think that we're there. We're not close. We kind of dipped our toe into that, but it's the same as there's not that many women who work in the industry. There's not that many women of color who are on screen. We're still in the same world right now where if they're going to put a multiracial couple on screen, one of them still has to be white. You're not going to see a black and an Asian. You're not going to see a black and an Indian or an Indian and an Asian.
I mean, you're going to see a black and a Hispanic. You're going to see that.
You might see that, but the black guy is probably really light-skinned or vice versa most of the time.
Light skin and Hispanic, they got the dark skins with the Hispanics too. If he can bounce a basketball, he's gonna get a Hispanic girl.
Right, and the role, and even still, the roles are always most of the time stereotypical roles. It's like, okay, he's a basketball player, and you know what I'm saying. So it's like we're still living in this world where it's like, cool, we finally see some sort of change on the screen, but we're not in a perfect world yet where we can say, yeah, well, he's trans, but he can play this and this and this and this. It's like we're not there yet, you know?
Okay, so let's go back to the current world. Mm-hmm. Is it okay for Elliot Page to play the opposite gender or the original gender outside of the Umbrella Academy to play? Is it okay for him to play a woman moving forward?
Sure.
Yeah.
Is it okay for a cisgendered woman to play a man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glenn Close does it all the time.
Okay. Is it okay for a cisgendered person to play a trans?
I think all these scenarios that you're throwing out are distracting from the issue, which is not the role and the character, it's the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
What is the opportunity?
The opportunity is that in a perfect world, anyone could play anything, like Carmela said. But that's not where we're at. And like we said before, like not every person is let into the room.
Right.
So I think when you have Scarlett Johansson or Eddie Redmayne or Halle Berry taking these parts, it calls into question, well, is the best person being sought out for the best part? So is it okay for A to play B or B to play A? I don't know, because none of the three of us are trans, and I think that those people should be consulted in the entire storytelling process. And then once you get to casting, that's another question altogether.
Right.
Okay, so now I guess I have a different question then. Jared Leto played that role in
Dallas Buyers
Club.
Sir, relax. Dallas Buyers Club. I didn't hear anything about that. And then we're pretty sure he's a cisgendered straight man. Mm-hmm. Is this an issue that exists in the trans community and the gay community, or is it mainly the trans community that feels underrepresented and the gay community feels like, okay, we're cool where we are right now?
No, I there was definitely talk about that around the time.
Oh, okay.
Around the
Because
time
didn't he
won.
win the Oscar for it?
Yeah, he won the
Yeah.
Oscar. And I mean, the list of that situation is, you have Jared Leto, you have
Sir. Sorry.
it's all good.
The child.
But yeah, the list is long. There's Jared Leto, there's Sean Penn, Mahershala Ali, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Christopher Plummer. The list of cisgendered straight men that have won Oscars for playing gay or trans people is very long. So, and it's still an issue. So, I don't know. That's still seen as a brave move for an actor to do.
Is it brave?
Sorry?
Is it brave?
I don't.
For Elliot
so.
Page to come out as trans?
That is
because
brave, yes.
That is brave. I don't think
I believe so.
Cisgendered male playing trans is brave. I think you are just taking a role. I don't think there's anything brave about that. I think it's the same brave that when a woman gains weight and then like she wears a short dress or like a top that's like showing her stomach and they're like, damn, she's brave, and you're like, no, she's fucking not. She's wearing an outfit that she feels great in. She's not brave. I think it's that same.
Whoa, relax, Carmela.
I think
relax.
It's that same definition. Like, people want to say it's brave because it might be out of their comfort zone and they want to feel progressive, but all they have is the word brave.
I think those are different.
Uh-oh. Yes, conflict. I like that. Go ahead. Go ahead, Rashawn.
I only say
you,
that
buddy.
I'm as not as a
Say what you
woman,
should.
but I say that because at the end of the day, an actor that's playing a role will go back to being a cisgendered straight man. And I think when you call a woman brave for showing parts of her body that are up for ridicule or bullying or what have you, what happens online, that is possibly brave. I only disagree because I don't think that those two accusations are the same.
Got it.
So nice.
Not
guess
saying.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you.
I guess I was saying like less of the word, using the word brave, but I think it's the same mindset essentially, where it's like, I think I'm more so not talking about somebody who, like Ashley Graham, for example. She's a plus size model. She got, I guess, quote unquote famous maybe within the last 5 to 7 years. And she's like size 14. She looks like, your average woman in America. And she was, I think, the first plus size Sports Illustrated woman on the cover, right? And
she
so
play sports?
No, Sports Illustrated is never, it's always just models. And so like a lot of people are like, it's so brave of her to come on the cover and da 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 da, and she is not doing it for the sake of being brave. You know what I mean? It's just like her body, this is how she looks, she's a model, this is what she does. And of course it comes with like the accolades of people saying like, oh my God, you, like for me, for example, I'm like, you look like me. That's awesome to see a woman that looks like me on a cover that's never done this before. But to go back to the brave thing, I think it's the same sort of person or mindset that would be like, I don't really have a word for what this is, but I feel as though it's brave. Does that make sense? I don't know.
I'm gonna say something to you real quick. I'm pretty sure that she's with a black guy, and he's not that light, but he's not that dark either.
Yeah, her husband's black.
No, I see what you're saying. I think I just disagree. I think one is used to uplift someone who might be a little vulnerable in a moment, and the other is used to kind of pat someone on the back.
Got it. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that woman that woman in that lingerie is being called brave because of what could possibly be coming her way, and this guy that played a gay man is being called brave so that we can applaud him.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's just my opinion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, good. That's my thoughts on Elliot Page. Did you guys expect this? Is this a shock to you guys or no? You know we're in Hollywood. We know things.
From Elliot?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I was shocked. I don't think the word was shocked. I was just like, oh, good for him. Like, that's kind of like how I felt about it.
You guys are so mature.
Try to be.
Gosh. All right. Let's talk about something else. Teyana Taylor, who has music that I really like, has said she's had it up to here with the music business, making her feel super underappreciated as an artist. So she announced her retirement.
Yeah.
Your thoughts, Rashawn?
Don't
know who she is.
I know who Teyana Taylor is.
Byron.
Yeah. My thoughts on it are that sucks that she feels like that.
Yeah, it sucks.
I wish I knew more details, like specifics, like is she being mistreated or disrespected or.
Well, you know she didn't hear her first album until it came out. The Kanye one.
Well, that's pretty shitty.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great album, though.
Yeah, so I can't say I feel for her because I don't have an album out yet. But
I mean, listen, man. Sometimes you got to drop the mixtape. I mean,
I feel like her career was so short-lived. Am I wrong on saying that?
You know, I have the same feeling, but you got to remember, like, let's say you really get on your acting stuff right now, and then 10 years down the line, or even 2 years down the line, you get a role that some people recognize you for. Some.
Yeah. Which
is kind of where Teyana Taylor is. Nobody knows that you've been here for 12 years.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yes, we see a rising star in Teyana Taylor. We see that. You know, I think Teyana is about 2 albums away, 2 incredible albums away from being
huge.
Her level. Janae Aiko level.
Yeah.
You know, she's 1 to 2 albums away. And she probably has frustration with the actual industry, which I get. But girl, people are not unappreciative of you. They just don't know who you are. And you're getting there. Like, she's on huge songs. Everybody loves her abs. You know, like, get back in the booth, man. Get back in the booth. What are you doing retiring?
Yeah, I don't know if she feels like more. I don't think it's about the fans unappreciating her. I think it's more about the people behind the curtain, right? That are just kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I read the article and she doesn't really give a whole lot, which is fine. I don't know if I would say too much either. I would just be like, all right, I'm done.
I think she said it on Instagram Live, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she said it on Instagram Live. So, do you guys listen to Teyana Taylor? Do you guys care? Can somebody make a joke that's inappropriate?
That's for you.
No.
I've heard some songs, but I don't like listen to her like that.
I don't listen to her.
I've listened to WTP.
Which one is that?
Work This Pussy.
All right. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Letitia Wright tweets something that everybody hates. Okay. All right. Moving on. Let's see what you guys are not gonna be so mature about.
We're mature.
Okay. Okay. There was something else that I had to ask you about, but I will ask you this after this break.
Okay.
All right, welcome back to the show. So, breaking news. It's not going to be breaking when you guys hear it, but breaking news. Floyd Mayweather announces he is going to fight Logan Paul in February. React as thoughts would do.
Okay, so so we talked about it last week.
Oh gosh. Yes.
And I was talking to Marla about it, and I didn't. Okay, because you said Logan Paul, you thought it was like a YouTube guy, and then I went
that's his
and
brother, Jake Paul.
Huh?
Jake Paul, that's his brother.
Right. I didn't realize that they were brothers. But I don't follow this story whatsoever. If that's why you're giving me that face.
Oh, I mean, I don't either. I knew they were two different people.
No, I knew they were two different people. I didn't think they were the same person.
Oh, relax.
I just meant that I didn't know that it was that they were brothers at all. They look so alike. But I was mistaking him for being. I know that Logan Paul was like a piece of shit also. But then I also realized that they're both pieces of shit. So I was like, oh, okay, never mind. I don't really care.
Now you touching on something there. Okay. All right. So is this another fight that you guys will not watch?
Yes.
All right. So
we ain't watching. We ain't watching. Sorry, fam. Y'all let us know though.
Let us know who wins.
There was something else. All right. Do you guys know who Cassanova or G Herbo is? Do you guys know who either one of these two are?
I had a sugar daddy once named Cassanova.
Yes.
Just fucking with
Great
you.
pubes, Poppy.
Who is this? Casanova.
Okay, so Cassanova, I'm gonna talk about it real quick. Yeah, Cassanova, G Herbo, they're under federal indictment. They turned themselves in. Both of them. They are both rappers. One is from Chirac. The other one is from, I want to say he's from New York. Yeah, he's definitely from New York. Cassanova is from Brooklyn. I'm taking a guess right now. Yes, correct. Okay, he's from Brooklyn. So Cassanova, he's got some RICO charges that he might be facing 10, 15 years. I'm not gonna say he's fresh out of prison, but I mean he's probably spent more time in there than he has out here. And old things done caught up. He signed to the Rock. I know everybody's celebrating Jay-Z's birthday, so he signed to Jay, pretty much. And he put out a video saying that he's innocent. Of course, he's innocent, and he put out a very touching video of him telling his girl that he loves her like cooked food, which he probably is not gonna taste for a while. Where he's going. It's very sad. It's very sad. The feds actually tweeted out saying, "Nigga, don't run. We're gonna find you." I'm not even kidding. The feds tweeted it out and was just like, "You ain't going nowhere. Sit down until we get you." And he turned himself in. So, very, very sad. Very sad to hear. G Herbo on the other hand, scam. He's a city girl. He was out there scamming 4 credit cards, buying designer puppies.
What?
Yes, he was buying designer puppies, and he was buying flights and vacations and this and that and the third, which is crazy because the story was about a month ago he bought his old elementary school to try and uplift his community. And Drake was posting him maybe like a week ago, and it was just very things were moving up in his life. And now that the cookies crumbled, it looks like
he was scamming.
So yeah, some of that stuff was looking mighty fraudulent.
Ooh.
Okay, and what's crazy is, Cassanova put out an album or mixtape last year called "Behind These Scars," and the first time I looked at it, I was like, "Damn!" He was talking about behind these bars back in 2019. So it's really sad to hear. Either way, I hope that these two guys, they're not gonna do too much time. When you catch a RICO charge, it's years, and when the Fed is after you, they're like 97% you going down.
When they're tweeting at you?
Yeah, no. When the Fed has a case against you, it's like they got a 97% conviction rate. Like,
right.
You're not going to just leave there saying, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
You're going to leave there saying, I'll see you in about 8 years or so.
Fuck.
And G Herbo, on the other hand, he was doing white-collar crimes, which is a little bit different than gang activity. Or they're saying that Cassanova, he was... conspiracy charges. Conspiracy is pretty much you ain't do it, but you was affiliated. So you better watch who y'all hanging with. All right.
I'm hanging with y'all.
Well, you hang out with Rashawn more. So but yeah, this has been a rough year for hip hop, man. I know you guys are not fans because y'all don't like ratchet stuff. Surprisingly, because Carmela's supposed to be the ratchetest amongst us, but.
It's a front.
It's a front.
Rashawn is not ratchet. I'm tired of all these things that Rashawn is, but he's not. Rashawn is a cuddle bear. He's a virgin. He drinks water. He works out. He does community work. He picks up puppies and kisses them off the side of the street. I know. Rashawn's an angel. I get it. Now, the savage over here is light-skinned Carmela, which... I have another topic for you guys, since you guys don't care about hip-hop. But, to wrap up my hip-hop section, I'm sorry to hear everything that has happened this year. We started off funky. We started off losing Pop Smoke. We started off, we ended up losing Fred the Godson. I know you guys don't know who that is, but we're losing people. He lost his life to coronavirus.
Damn.
But Benny the Butcher got shot at Walmart. Boosie got shot in the leg where they were saying they might have to take his leg. Mo 3 got shot in Houston, dead. Rappers are falling, whether it's by the bullet or it's by the federal government. And it's sad. It's sad to hear this. It's really sad to hear this. I think the only thing that can make things better is for people to, I know he's a corny dude, but y'all got to start looking the way of Chance the Rapper at what he does in life, because he's corny, but he's making money being corny, even though his manager is suing him, which we'll talk about.
He loves his wife.
He loves God.
I mean, I really don't know either one. You know what I mean? I really am not sure of either one. Because I can't wait for that. I hate that whole mixtape. I can't wait for it. Oh my gosh, because the big day wasn't all that big, but then I gotta start looking at how he does his business. Mm-hmm. Sell hats, guys. Stop selling drugs. And stop beefing with each other. Sell hats. Put a 3 on it. As a matter of fact, put a 4. Put a 4.5 on it. Sell it. People will make it. Chance the Rapper said he made $3 million off of those 3 hats. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He made $6 million off the 3 hats. Yes, what? Yeah, exactly. Now, to transition into the Chance the Rapper conversation. So, Chance the Rapper last year or 2 years ago decided to put out that album called The Big Day. Okay, he called it out early without permission from his manager. Is anybody familiar with this story?
Yes, sir.
You are. Carmela. You are not. Okay, so he puts it out. The manager says, why did you give people a date? You ain't even,
we ain't ready.
Even talk about it. And apparently he recorded absolutely nothing. And yet he announced that The Big Day was coming out. So he went in, he rushed an album. And this is around the same time that he got married to his wifey. And the album came out. Everybody said it was trash, which I am not saying. I actually enjoyed most of that album. But it came out. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants to go to his tour anymore.
When was this?
2019, I want to say.
Okay.
Early 2019. Nobody wants to go see him live because why do you want to go see bad music live in person? And the ticket sales were so low, they canceled the tour. And now the manager is saying, if you had talked to me, if you had spoken to me, none of this would have happened. I would have told you that the music was bad, that people wasn't going to like this. And with that being said, the manager is saying, because you made all these reckless decisions, the brand of Chance the Rapper has suffered for it, and now you owe me. Because you didn't let me do my job. And the tune that this manager is speaking to is about $3 million.
Oh. Oh.
$3 billion. So my man Chancellor Bennett's brother, he said, I'm not paying that, and fired the manager. And now his brother and his dad, the politician, manage him. Thoughts?
Oh my goodness.
I'm sure he has it.
I was gonna say he could sell one hat.
Off the 3 hats, the manager's probably the one who say, "Yo, put a 3 on the hat." Made him a multi-millionaire.
Do you have one of these hats?
I like Chance.
I don't wear hats.
There's 2 hats hanging back there.
There's mad hats hanging back.
There's more, yeah.
They're not on my head.
Oh, it's just a hat wall.
It's the hat wall. I used to have a tie wall. And now I got a watch wall with 2 watches on it, and I got a hat wall.
I like Chance too. I mean, I don't know. I guess like in the story, I was like, "Fuck, why did you make that false promise?" But I mean, is it right for the manager to be like, "I need my $3 million"?
Yeah. The manager worked that hard to get the brand up, get it popping, and for Chance to just disregard everything that he's working for and he created to put out a super garbage album. Yeah. I mean, the manager's like, I didn't advise you to do any of that stuff, and if you listened to me, we would have made way more than $3 million. So.
Yeah, I can't be mad at that.
Maybe
so he fired him. So
take control of his narrative. I don't know.
Chance, you be the rapper. Let the manager be the manager. You don't have to worry about the business part. But when you put it in your hand, you start failing.
Just be the talent, you're saying?
Just be the talent. I'm not saying shut up and dribble. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, don't put your fingers back in your pants. You know, what I'm saying is, if you are not an expert at what you do, don't do it. At the level of we're making $6 million off of hats because the brand is that strong, to we can't tour because I made a poor choice. You're clearly not the business guy.
Right.
And if you were, we wouldn't know you. You would really be Chance the Rapper, like Fat Chance. We know who you are, bucko. So clearly, you're going to have to just shut up and rap until you got a good idea of this business thing. And you don't. This is the same guy who told everybody that he needed us all, the blacks, to go vote for Kanye West for president. Still like him?
I didn't know he said that.
Sure.
He sure did.
I did know that, and I still like him.
I like Chance the Rapper. I don't like some things that he says, but I mean,
yeah,
cool.
Sure. I think we're at a point where we're finding out the more people talk, we don't really like what they have to say. But that's just everyone having access to social media, you know?
Well, Chance is also a young guy. He's only 27 years old. Rashawn, remember when you were 27? What year was it?
It was yesterday.
Shut up.
Look at this guy.
Still a little placenta on your head from the womb.
Oh, excuse me.
She got a little schmegma on his head.
I was just busy being born.
Let's go ahead and wrap up our conversation with in the rap world. Mulatto, the rapper, she decides that she's questioning if she should change her name, and people are saying, "Yo, relax." And some people are saying you should, because it's messing up some business bags for her. It's meaning rough dollars ahead. So
Because
Your thoughts?
Um.
Because the word mulatto is offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, that sucks.
Carmela, have you ever been referred to as a mulatto?
Yeah.
Did you like it, or were you just like, man?
I think I was like, mad because it was like by family. So I feel like it wasn't by someone else. Like it wasn't by like a white person or someone I didn't know. So I almost didn't know that it was like offensive.
I didn't know it was offensive until this year, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was offensive.
We say that in French. Like, we say that and it's not a big deal. But I am now understanding, somebody explained it to me earlier this year, and I have the definition up right here. I typed in mulatto meaning on Google, and PewResearch.org says, similarly, the term mulatto in Spanish, commonly refers to a mixed race ancestry that includes white, European, and black African roots. Across Latin America, these are two terms most commonly used to describe people of mixed race background. However, the origin, it does come from the southeastern United States during the era of slavery. It derives from the Spanish and the Portuguese word mulatto. And it was commonly used, I said that already, some sources suggest that it may derive from the word, it's a Portuguese word called mula, which we are all trying to get. Okay. The meaning mule, the hybrid offspring of a horse and a donkey.
My God. Yeah, I didn't know that it was, I think it's kind of like, you know how the word Oriental, like we used to say it and then...
Yeah, yo, relax. Yo, I said spice it up, but not that much. My goodness
bleep me out. But I'm saying, like, we used to say it at one point and then we learned, like, oh, this is not, it's like one of those, like, everyone was fine with it, huh?
An Asian dude, a slightly older Asian dude said it to me the other day, actually. He was just like, yeah, you know, I said something like, where'd you get your shirt from? And he was like, oh, I just got it at the Oriental store. And I was like,
ooh. Yeah,
but he was an Asian dude, so who am I to say? It's like if they asked Rashawn, hey, where'd you get your glasses from? And he said, I got it from the nigga store. Like,
okay, I was gonna make like a comparison where I'm like, her name is Mulatto and she is mulatto. So is it's not really offending her, but I get maybe somebody who might call her that might not feel okay with it. So
I mean, she's not a horse mixed with a zebra or something like that.
She's not, but she did give herself that name.
She did, but now she's trying to change it.
Yeah, I mean, I think if she changes it, she would just have to kind of rebrand, which...
People are killing her for this. They're like, yo, this world is too much made of sensitive salt. And just keep the name. Everybody's so sensitive. That's what they're telling them. People are like, do not change that name. But now she said that she's losing a couple of dollars because of probably some kind of sponsorship. She's probably not going to wear the latest,
Fashion Nova
or the, fitness brand that every one of these Instagrams is wearing because they don't want to be associated with a horse mixed with a mule or whatever it is.
I mean, it sounds to me like if you're losing some money over a name that's not really yours, probably might be changing it.
Yeah, but that's the brand now. Imagine if Mulatto came out and she was like, hey, this is Jessica. We'd be like, yo, who the hell?
Yeah, her name is Alyssa Michelle Alyssa Michelle Stevens. Yeah.
So of course it makes sense that, she built a name like that. People know her as Mulatto.
What if she just goes by Mula or Lotto? Latte. I don't know.
Lotto probably works a little bit better.
Lotto's cute.
Lotto works a little bit better.
See? She just got to think.
You guys know her music?
Nah.
All right, we're going to go to bed. We actually just came back from a break. Whatever. All right, I got one more thing for y'all, man.
Wait, Kelby, we have to talk about something.
Tell me.
Euphoria.
I saw a snippet from my man Aubrey on Instagram. Saw the vibes. Listen, in a year from now, after it comes out and everybody already checked it out, I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait. This is my jam. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Aubrey killed it the first time around. Okay, so of course he's gonna do it again. All right, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's writing episodes. He's on set Dougie and doing a.
Oh, you didn't hear?
Leg. What's up? What do you do?
He's replacing Zendaya. So it's actually him now, and like the whole first season was a dream. So he's reprising his role of Jimmy from Degrassi.
See, you was doing fine until you brought Jimmy into it.
Jimmy Brooks.
I can't have him in a wheelchair, man. This isn't Joe from Family Guy, man. We need a new character for my man Aubrey to play. Okay, he gotta walk up. You know what? That'd be funny. He wakes up, he's in a wheelchair bed, and then he goes, "I don't even need this."
Boom.
Man's up, and then he gets up, start walking. Oh! Get me in the writer's room.
Keep him out.
You know what I mean? Rashawn, right? Circles around you, dog.
Let's go.
Let's go. I will, dude. Watch. Yo, y'all want to do a script battle? Y'all boring as hell. Come on.
Let's do a script battle.
Yeah. Me versus Rashawn. And I can't have Carmela be the judge because you already know what it is.
Well,
okay.
I've read most of Rashawn's scripts. And I've read none of yours. So you guys have to read it. Well, no, that's not gonna work. Because when I say I have to just
Sam judge it.
We
would have to have Sam judge it.
Yeah, and then I can see Sam again.
All right, for sure, whatever. So, Sam got money too.
I know.
Right inside of his biceps.
Wait, so are you gonna watch Euphoria?
Nah, probably not. I'll watch it a year after.
Well, it's not season 2, just so you know.
What is it?
It's just an hour.
It's just an hour special. Yeah. It's just like a little it's just a special. Just
It's a Christmas special.
Christmas special, there you go.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't really further the plot much, like at all. It's just kind of a snippet, an hour-long snippet.
This is stupid. I don't want to watch that. Give me a season. Hold up.
Their season literally got ended right the day before they started shooting.
Let me see if I can call Aubrey right now. I'll call him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, get him on the mic.
All right, here y'all go. I am FaceTiming Aubrey right now.
He must be at work.
In the stoop.
Oh, he's in the stoop.
This is weird. It just kind of freezes. He probably got a new phone.
Yeah. Gotta be it.
Damn, that's whack. I thought it was season 2.
No.
I don't want to watch that. Man. Never mind. I'm good. I'm not excited anymore. What are you guys watching?
What are we watching? Well, I'm gonna continue the Selena thing. I'm also trying to finish Queen's Gambit.
Okay, that's the thing everybody's watching nowadays. Okay. What is that about?
She is a child prodigy. A child chess prodigy.
A child chess prodigy. So they're going from cuties to Queen's Gambit.
I think you could just say chess prodigy.
Yeah, because prodigy is
child
already
prodigy is
child.
well.
Yeah, it's redundant.
I'm gonna pass.
It's not really I was gonna say not for you.
That sounds stupid as hell.
It's so good. I feel like I have a list of movies I want to watch that I just haven't been watching. Super Intelligence. Is that right?
I don't know what that is.
With Melissa McCarthy. It's on HBO, I think.
HBO Max.
Sorry, Kel.
I have some form of HBO. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do. I'm not gonna watch it. What else?
I'm watching the show on HBO called Industry.
What's that about?
It's about a group of young graduates that enter the world of finance.
Oh, you like that? You love financial stuff.
I think you would like it. Maybe it's a little.
Let me watch the trailer.
It's a little Euphoria, a little Wall Street, a little Grey's Anatomy. It's interesting.
Grey's Anatomy. All right, pass. What's next?
We just finished watching Voices of Fire.
Voices of Fire. What's that?
That's on Netflix.
So, do you guys feel like Netflix is giving you the fire right now, or no?
We
I
have
think
all
they're
the
just
streaming
saying Netflix
platforms.
fell off, man.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay, Voices of Fire is a faith-based docuseries. Bishop Ezekiel Williams builds an inspiring, non-traditional gospel choir with the help of superstar nephew Pharrell.
Don't watch it for him. He's barely in it, but
Yeah.
Pass. So, there's a new verses coming out, okay, for the folks our age, okay.
Ooh.
See Rashawn. There's something they care about.
Cool.
Let's go, Rashawn. You tell me. Light Skin Poppy, come on, let me know.
Keisha Cole and Ashanti.
Oh, I didn't know that was for real.
Oh, wait a second.
thought it was a joke.
Why did you just say Keisha Cole and Ashanti? That is so disrespectful.
To who?
It's Ashanti and Keisha Cole.
Oh, I don't care. Ashanti and Keisha Cole. They're both on the same level for me.
No, they're not. How? Tell me.
For me.
No, I'm telling you, no, they're not for you. What? How are you putting them both on the same level?
As far as my level of knowledge and interest, I know about the same of each of their.
You know about the same? Ashanti got 50 mega songs.
I think Keisha Cole does too.
All right.
I think I know. Oh, okay, let's do it. We did this last time.
I'm gonna fail on this because I know about the same. I know Ashanti's a songwriter. I do know that.
Yeah, she is J-Lo.
Yes, I know.
Yo, boo! Look at him disrespecting Ashanti, and and she's J-Lo. That's crazy. And we know how much Rashawn loves J-Lo. He once told me he
loves.
I did not tell you that. That is true, but I did not tell you that.
All right. Here it is. You told me that, by the way. Oh, yeah. What? There's nothing that could beat that.
What?
Y'all didn't hear that? Oh, was he just playing in my ear?
Yeah.
I hate this Zoom garbage. Y'all taking the vaccine? I ain't gonna do this anymore. Y'all gonna take the vaccine?
Possibly.
One day.
Arms?
A little more info. Maybe that 1,500.
Ooh.
You would do it for 1,500?
Yeah.
The way my bank account is looking, it said, bitch, you
do
better
it for
do it for 1,500.
I'm high-key disappointed in Rashawn right now.
Because I said the Keisha Cole or the vaccine?
Yeah, no, the vaccine. We already know I don't like your Keisha Cole take. But,
I mean, I do. I'm going to probably eventually take the vaccine, yeah. Or are you disappointed because I said the 1,500?
I am, because you're a rich man.
Diddle diddle diddle.
I can always be richer.
I'm not even... Like, right now, it makes me feel like you're going through tough times. I don't even see the clear braces in your mouth anymore. I don't even see it in your mouth
because I'm talking to you. I took them out.
That's crazy. Like, you used to be king of H&M. Now you looking like king of EDD. Oh, my gosh. Yo, this makes me sad, man.
We're in a recession, depression, pandemic. I don't know.
gonna start shopping at Walmart?
I'm not shopping at all.
God damn. Wait,
You
but
gonna let Carmela laugh at you like that? Carmela don't make it to work on time.
She got a job though.
Golly. Whoo, child. Rashawn, you really just hurt my spirit.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay, I don't want the 1500.
Nah. You already said it. It's too late, man. You ain't fancy like I thought you was.
he's so fancy.
I could tell. You know what? This is how I know you've been going through rough times. I've been meaning to text you by yourself so you could respond. But you wore the same glasses 3 episodes in a row.
These are comfortable.
See? That's what, Carmel, you see what happened when they start making excuses? Nah, it's because these ones is the ones I see out of. Like, damn. I thought Rashawn would be like, yeah, hit me with the 5,500. I'll take the vaccine. Maybe a little more than that.
5,500?
That's how much. Well, for me, they got to pay me a little bit more than that. They got to give me
5 G's.
$8,000.
$8,500 plus tax. I do have service fees as well. So, yeah, it got to be around the 10 grand. Yeah, you got to pay me that.
All right.
I'm an important brother, you know what I mean? Listen.
You are.
Yeah, I ain't going to start having baby hands flopping out of the back of my neck. You know what I mean? I'm good. Not for free.
For 10 grand.
Yeah, you got to give me with the 10 plus tax. You know, I got service fees as well, so it's somewhere around the $12,000 range. Listen, this is how it goes. So, so I hope that when you get the vaccine, we could end this silly zoomness. Well, either way, I was looking at this Voice of Fire thing. Looks bad.
It was like a fun watch, yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I had a good time.
I'll watch anything with a gospel choir. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you grew up gospel-y, huh?
yeah, it just feels like home.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm not gonna watch it. What else we watch?
Gospel! Oh! Give me your
Carmela, did you grow up with gospel?
Blackstalgia!
Did you watch a little bit of that growing up?
I didn't. I grew up Catholic.
That's why Carmela's so freaky. You know what they say about them Catholic girls. Ooh. Your mom is gonna write me now.
Yeah. I only went to Catholic preschool. I didn't go to anything else. Everything else was
By the
public.
way, Mom, Carmela rejected me.
What are y'all doing behind what? Rejected you
So,
how?
You know, Carmela rejected me. She said I didn't make enough money. I was a brokey.
I didn't.
I mean, that's all she said. I got the screenshots to prove it, okay, with a couple messages deleted. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, thank you, Rashawn. Thank you, Rashawn. All right, so we gotta get another break out of here, and we'll be back. All right, welcome back to the Blackstalgia podcast. I spent the entire day today with babies.
Oh yeah.
And it just reminds me, however cute they are, I don't know. I mean, I was so happy at the end of the day to just be like, this is your parents. You belong with them. And I'm going to go home. Okay. Yeah, I look kind of expensive. Okay. Each baby went through about 3-4 diapers in a couple of hours, in several hours. Mm-hmm. And I ain't built like that. You know, like I was telling these guys, I'm poor. Okay. I live in abject poverty. So, to see those babies, you know, what made them happy was money. What made them happy is cold, hard cash. And that made me just realize I got to grind a little bit harder. You know, and one of the guys was like, I'm 34 and I'm exhausted. So you need to have babies now. And I was like, if you say that to me one more time, I'm going to punch you. I'm going to hit you the way that Nate Robinson hit the canvas in that Jake Paul fight. Bum. Sleep. Don't ever talk to me about that in my life again, my brother. But I also, I'll tell you guys off camera because it's a secret. All right, so I sent you guys another video. I sent it to you this morning. I'm not gonna play it because you know it's hard to play on the Zoom thing. You guys watch it?
I did.
Yes.
Right. So let's talk about that real quick. A woman who is in her mid-30s, got a 13-year-old baby, self-described. Not me. Don't come out here and hate me and say I'm the opposite of Rashawn. She said she is a 5 when she's awake, a 6 when she puts her makeup on. And she wants a 6-figure brother. She potentially makes 6 figures, but only for the past maybe 2 or 3 years. My question for the two of you will be different. Carmela.
Yes.
Do you expect a 6-figure brother right now in your life?
No.
How many figures do they need? 6, 7, 8?
Oh, more than 6? I just didn't even.
No, I was just asking, trying to find out.
I mean, I don't think it's realistic to think that I'm gonna find a 6-figure man. One, because it's not even the circle of people I run. Where do I find a 6-figure man?
That's an interesting thing that you just said. Okay. They are around.
I'm not saying they're not attainable. I'm just saying I know one of the points that the guy was making was where you wouldn't even be around a 6-figure man. He said something along those lines. And it's not that I couldn't find it, but I feel like in order for me to find a 6-figure man, I can't go anywhere, but if let's just say I could, I would have to go seek that out. Right?
How important is that to you?
I mean, I think I definitely want the security, but when we were talking about the Birkin bag, I feel like to me, my Birkin bag is different than someone else's Birkin.
So yours is spelled with a D, a Birkin bag.
It's D-E. Not even the I.
So what is the lowest number? Because I had an interesting conversation with somebody the other day.
Uh-huh.
She is a nurse, and right now the nurses they're raking in the cash with the pandemic and whatnot.
Yeah.
And she was explaining how look, if you're a brother trying to talk to her, that little $50,000 job, little $60,000 job a year, they ain't gonna cut it. They ain't gonna cut it. So, because she likes to travel, she likes to do the fun things in life.
Yeah.
She likes to live it up, and she's making that 6 figures. And if you can't keep up with her, it ain't looking too good for you. So, how important is the cash to you, and what is the lowest annual amount that a guy is able to make? Because last year I made only $7,000.
The whole year.
Yeah, and I'm talking about
so
it was really more like 4.
I definitely have to have somebody who makes more money than me. That's I got to.
Even if it's $1 more an hour?
Let's go with 5. Let a girl dream a little bit.
Jeez, Lou.
5. I want that financial stability. So I don't think I would be able to be with somebody who's oh, well, I'm at this job right now for 6 months and then we'll see. I would be oh, we're not. I'll see it now. It's not happening. It's not.
Well, now, wait a second. Now, how fair would it be if a guy said the same thing about you? What if he was yeah, you got to have that financial security, for yourself, honestly, because he may not want to take care of you.
I mean, I do. I'm financially secure in my own. That's why I'm saying I would need somebody to be at my level or more. I wouldn't be able to date somebody beyond, underneath my level.
So if they make the exact same that you make annually, considerable?
Considerable.
Okay, so the 5 was just you kind of throwing it out there, seeing if you can make it 3, but you're really trying to lay up.
Yeah, I'm just, a girl can dream for $5 more extra dollars, but, they at least need to be at my level.
Okay.
I'm not trying to go on dates on the bus anymore, Kelby. Shit.
You are in your 30s now. I mean, so like, you gotta get that taken care of, okay? I'm the only one that's still in my 20s. I still got room for that.
Barely.
Relax. So, for you, Rashawn, I already know what your answer is going to be because I know you're spicy, but except not on air. Are you looking for a 6-figure poppy?
No.
8.
Yeah, he got to touch at least 7. Like, what are you talking about? 6? That's whack.
No, I'm not. That's.
How you gonna get the space gray?
Say again.
How you gonna get the space gray if there's?
I'll buy it myself.
Oh, excuse me. You was just talking about you was gonna get $1,500 for the COVID vaccine.
To buy a space gray. I that's not. Maybe as I'm also getting into my 30s, maybe that'll change. But
what you mean you're getting into it? I mean you're seasoned.
But that's just not something I ever
Think about.
Let me see your tax returns. I don't really. I just don't. I don't know.
Okay, so
I'm self-sufficient.
I find that interesting because this lady is in her 30s.
Right.
You're probably the closest person to be able to connect with what she wants, where she is in life. Now, you don't got a 13-year-old son.
Sure.
Which I'm going to have to admit, the guy didn't have to throw it at her like that. He didn't have to say, like, you washed up.
Well, he was just rude as shit. Let's just say it.
Yeah, I was like, damn, he's coming at her hot.
I don't know what happened before the video. I don't know what happened, but she seemed like a nice young lady, to be honest with you. And I didn't think she was a 5. I thought, well, he said you can't say 7. Well, she's a 5 then. But I don't know why he was being like that, to be honest with you. I'm not really sure. But with that being said, she got desires, and if she makes $100,000 a year, even though she may be 2-3 years deep into it, what's the problem with her wanting somebody that makes $100,000?
Yeah,
$100,000 isn't crazy. That's not an insane amount of money.
Yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with what
she was saying.
I mean, he just rubbed me all the wrong fucking way, but I didn't see anything wrong with what.
Well, let it out, King. I mean,
no, he's just rude. I just don't. You shouldn't talk to. Yes, respect women first and foremost, but you shouldn't talk to anybody like that. And
that's. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I mean, he was by the end of the video, he was calling her a broad, and it was just like, bruh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I didn't know if I had missed something because the way he was talking, I was like, did you ask her out and she denied you because you don't make 6 figures? It was just so heated from his side, and she was sitting there like, well, this is what I think. She never got heated about it. So I was like, what's happening?
Condescending and just unnecessary. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, his delivery was off. Maybe the message might have been right. There's some things he said in there that's not off.
Nah, it was all off for me.
The delivery. So you think that her asking for a 6-figure man is acceptable?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His stance was, you ain't all that. You don't have the right to be asking for all that. And this is what all y'all do. And it was just,
y'all.
it just sounded bitter as fuck. And
yes, that's the word. It sounded bitter. What, Kelby?
I don't care. I don't know.
I agree. I think the delivery is off. I mean,
not just the delivery. You keep saying it.
No, I'm saying the way he said it. He made good points. I can't say that everybody thinks the same way. He made good points as far as I know if I was making consistently 6 figures.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I live in abject poverty, so that's something I'm never going to touch in my life. But, and I met a young lady who had a 13-year-old. No, it's not. That's not going to happen.
That's fine, but he doesn't have to like being a single mother and having a 13-year-old kid is not a fault.
It's not a fault, but the thing is,
And that's what he was using that as.
No, it's not a fault. It's just like, it's not so much a fault. It's more like the matchmaking process. Because the first thing that comes to my mind is this kid has 5 years to call me dad for me to pay for his college. Nah, bro. Like, I don't know about that. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. If the kid was 17, if the kid was 19, more 19 than 17, 19 in college, and I meet your mom, cool, no problem. But 13, nah, I don't know about that. So that's one thing, you know. I don't really like that she said she was a 5. I thought she was a beautiful one. I don't. You know what I mean? He said you can't say she's a 7, so I mean,
What's this? Why not?
Why?
Because the 7 is the one that everybody's gonna pick. It's the one where it's like it's not too high, you know, and it's not, and you're not looking down on yourself. So that's the one that everybody will comfortably pick. So you have to put yourself in that class of, if you're a 6 and lower. If somebody says, "Yo, Rashawn, you're a 6," you probably will get offended.
Rashawn's a full 10, dude.
Well, I mean, now that he's been working out, he's an 11 and a half, baby. But I don't think he really needed to get to the point where he was like reading her that way. But he did make valid points. I can say
His feathers were ruffled.
He did, yeah. He seemed like something has happened in his life. But I read that he's divorced twice.
Well, there you go.
It is.
Shit. I don't know if that's it. I mean, I don't know. But it's funny how these people come up, because this is not the last time we're gonna hear about this guy. You know what I mean? Like, I never heard about him before, and now we're gonna hear about him all the time. I've already seen another post where he told the dude, like, "Yo, if you ain't packing down there, and you're fat, and you ain't making money, you're a failure, pretty much." And the kid was 20.
20?
Yeah, 20. Yeah. He was like, "Yo, you're fat, man, and you ain't got a big penis."
This guy sucks.
How does he know how his penis looks?
Because he asked him, and the guy said, "I'm average. I'm bigger than average," and he was just like, "Man, that's small." I was like, "Oh,
damn."
Let me go ahead and shut up, then.
Fuck.
Yeah. So it's funny because we're gonna hear this guy, or he's gonna be the next guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just caught his viral moment.
Pass.
I do feel bad for that girl, because it's just, I don't even think she should have called herself a 5. Like,
well, she's probably had dickheads like that talking to her like that make her think she's a 5 or a 6.
Well, I don't like it. I would have encouraged her to not say that, because a lot of that stuff is in your like how you say it, your confidence. You know what I mean? If you say you're a 5, when she said that, I was just like, "Oh man," you kind of proving his point a little bit. You should have said, when I wake up and I got drool sliding down the side of my mouth, my eyebrows ain't done right, and all this stuff, then cool, I am a 6. But when I put myself together, I brush my teeth, put some chapstick on, I'm an 8.5. If she said that, I would have been like, "Yes, honey, yeah."
Does anyone ever say that they're a 10?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know a couple guys. You know, one of them lives with me.
I mean, he is a 10. What? Yeah, he's a 10.
You think he's a 10?
Yeah,
he's a 10. The only 10 I see. What about girls?
This is the thing that I don't like about living with a 10. I went from being a solid 4 to 4. Now, you know how they say like they don't have two friends that look good next to each other?
Yes.
Yeah, I stand next to that guy. I right down to a 2.5. You know, they're like, at least he's funny. He's a funny guy. You know.
Stop.
So, good thing he doesn't like girls, man. Boy, yeah. So, it is what it is. All right. I don't think I have anything else for you guys. Do you guys have anything that you have on your soul?
No, I just wanted to talk Euphoria. And that's really it.
That's so trash. It's gonna be just one episode. I don't like that at all.
I know. Wish it was season 2, but it gave me a little taste, a little something.
A little appetizer.
Hey, do you guys have quarantine lovers yet?
Girl, no.
Had one, lost one.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you were so happy earlier. Ah, everything connects.
Earlier in the episode?
Nah, early in the year.
Oh. Well,
You had a quarantine bae. How you lose it?
we didn't meet up. We didn't want to meet up. I didn't want to meet up. Sorry about it.
He's probably out there in the streets right now.
Have fun. I'm immunocompromised, baby.
Piping?
Yeah. Letting them know. Letting them know. Formerly Rashawn's. Do you know how many people want to be currently Rashawn's?
Oh my God, what is this? Nobody wants to.
Mad people.
I do.
No.
Carmela, put your hand down. I see you. We see you. Rashawn, why? All right, let's have this conversation.
What?
Every week I find a reason to put Rashawn on a pedestal. I try to get him to lead the show. He don't want to do it. I try to tell him that he's a handsome bastard. He won't believe me. Carmela's out here ready to let him line her uterus. And he don't want to believe it.
Kelby.
What's the deal, Rashawn? Where is all this coming from?
Where's all what coming from?
Is somebody in middle school tell you wasn't a baddie? Because middle schoolers is mean.
Middle schoolers are so
Yeah, middle school is
They're
rough.
the meanest creatures on. No. Let's not agreeing with me. I'm trying to ask you, where did they start killing your confidence? Because everywhere I go, it's people really just trying to slob in the knob like it's corn on the cob. But you're not getting it.
I don't know, bruh.
You too humble.
You I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm confident in other areas.
Like what, all them books behind you?
I can read.
So can I. So can Carmela, I think.
sometimes.
I'm just not confident in
Look at him stuttering.
in the area of dating.
Why not? Everybody loves you.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends.
That's not what I'm talking about. You got the space great. I have not received anything. I got somebody that bought me a shaver once.
That was a special circumstance.
Yeah, you was laying it down.
That was love.
Oh, that is a different subject.
Don't get all deep voice LeVar Burton on me.
Nah, man. I'm trying to talk to you, man. Mano y mano.
What's
I'll
up?
go.
I'm trying to find out, because what if I want to learn from you?
What do you want to learn, though?
I want to learn how Rashawn's. I want to be a fly on the wall in the date.
Okay.
I want to be in there where Rashawn is like putting his hand in between his knees, all like nervous and stuff. Oh, I don't know. I want to see all of this because there's the appeal there. There's an appeal there for what Rashawn does. And I think it's either he doesn't know it and he's that good at it that it just seeps out of his skin, or he knows it and he's playing all of us.
I think it's the first one.
I'm not playing anybody. I don't know what you're asking.
I'm asking why you don't acknowledge who you are.
Who am I?
Rashawn Durrell, baby.
I acknowledge it. I don't get stepped to in the way that you think I do.
Why did they step to me for you then?
They're shy.
Because maybe I don't seem approachable.
You do seem approachable. You're very like sweet and kind, like Bosley.
I feel like I have to disagree. I feel like
why does he not?
I feel like he's not as approachable as we
the two
think
of you.
he is. Yeah, because I'm like, we know that he's like a sweet little cotton candy, but
everybody that I am friends with thinks that I hate them.
I think you hate me. I know that.
You see?
And
that's why I want to poke your button so you can yell at me once. You know, get it, catch us a moment.
Yeah. You don't know what it takes to get me there.
All right, keep on trying. I'm not scared.
Everyone that I've eventually become friends with or closer, they're like, yeah, I thought you hated me right off the bat. I thought you didn't like me. And I'm like, well, that's not true. But I don't really know what I give off.
No, you hate. It's the opposite for me.
Okay.
Because in college, I was like, oh, Rashawn likes me. And then later on, as we became adults, I was like, this guy hates my guts.
This guy hates my guts.
He does. He hates my guts.
I don't.
And it's okay.
I hate very few people, and you are not one of them.
It's okay. Listen, I still want to be like you at some point in time in my 30s.
Don't. It's scary over here. Look, I am very approachable. My DMs are open.
DMs are open, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first on the Blackstalgia podcast.
DMs are open. I am not
all right, y'all.
A private account.
The immunocompromised one said, write me.
Don't come over.
But we can text.
Wear a mask. Break a rule. It's love, baby. Ain't nothing to it.
You know what it is? I mate for life.
Oh.
And I don't like dally around and shit. See, he's rolling his eyes. He wants me to be honest, and then he rolls his eyes.
I was thinking about if I had a sneeze or not. That's it.
You're a penguin?
I am. See, look at him.
How many times have you penguined?
Huh? What'd you say?
Oh, I think I lost y'all. I said, how many times have you made it? That's the question though. You ain't a penguin. You got exes. I ain't got no exes.
Well, that's my mindset. Just because it doesn't work out, that happens. But I've had 4 like really great relationships.
Damn, that's 6 times more than me.
How the hell is that?
I got a lot of bad ones. Okay. So I've poked and prodded Rashawn. So for the folks who are out there, you can make $40K. He's got his own money. He likes some.
You can make what you make. That's not true. I didn't say that.
Okay, he likes them white and black and
Hispanic.
other races.
Primarily Hispanic.
Primarily Hispanic?
Mm-hmm.
My track record.
He likes a little Frank's Red Hot Sauce in his bed. Okay. So, he likes them primarily Hispanic. Shorter or taller than you?
Taller.
Always taller.
It doesn't get more shorter than me. I can't do that.
In fact, it does.
It definitely gets shorter than Carmela.
Fuck.
Carmela, how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
All right.
She
All
be.
right, I got you. And what are you, Rashawn? 5'8"?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, y'all tiny. Okay. All right, for sure. I got you. Somebody is gonna DM me this week.
But
they're gonna, I get something about you every week.
Okay.
That's why I hate you. This is my show.
That's fair.
I don't hate you. I went and watched your play. I don't remember it, but I went. All right.
class.
Your play.
The one that I wrote?
You told me. No, the play you told me I went to go watch. I went and watched your play. You don't remember this? We took a picture.
Oh, 9.
whatever number it was.
And Hairspray.
You just you did go there. You went to that
and Dreamgirls.
And Dreamgirls.
You went to all of them.
Those were for Frank.
I like supporting Rashawn. There was one I went to for Rashawn alone when we were friends. Rashawn never came for supported anything I did. That's fine though. Half of the stuff Carmelo's worked on.
I have watched Uncle Ed, so.
You did not. He did, Carmelo?
I haven't. I'm sorry. No, I haven't.
Well, that's fine. You worked on it. But, Rashawn, you watched Uncle Ed?
Mm-hmm.
What is love?
And I've supported.
Baby, you don't hurt me.
That's such a lie. I've supported stuff that you've done.
When did you watch Uncle Ed?
I don't remember, Kelby.
He ain't watched it. He ain't watched that damn movie. All right. He ain't watched it. I know you would have if Carmela watched it, but she ain't never seen it.
I haven't seen it.
All right.
You went out of your way and watched it?
Why would I close the show, Kelby?
Tell me. You see, I'm getting him riled up. Yes. Go.
Close the door.
Close the show, Kelby.
You would get listen.
Why do you question that I would support
serious.
you?
I'm being serious. You watched it? I can't believe that.
Yes, you're welcome.
See, Carmelo, when I try to get emotionally invested with Rashawn, he shuns me out.
Because you call me a liar.
I didn't call you a liar. I call you a liar.
Whatever. I'll watch it again. How about that?
Nah, don't spend your money. I know you ain't got it right now. But when
wait
you
till
do,
the vaccine.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
Wait till the vaccine stimmy hit. I mean,
fingers crossed.
Yeah. All right, okay. All right, so we haven't closed the show like this in a bit, but I want to go back to it because it's what we do. Something that we miss from way back in the day. Carmela, we're starting with you.
Ooh, okay, so I am requesting this for when I go home. Have you ever had beer rocks? The food?
I have not. Is it candy?
No, it's kind of like, remember those things that we got when we went to eat Jamaican food? It's like I think it was covered in dough, like a little patty.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't give you the beef patty though, right?
Did we not get it? I think we were supposed to get it, but we forgot it. Okay, so I
will bring you more. I will actually get you some beef patties.
I want some. So this is not a patty, but this is like, imagine like a little dough, and then inside is ground beef with onion and cheese. It's just so delicious, and my grandma would make those, and I haven't had them literally probably in 20 years. So I'm hoping that when I go home in January that she can make me some.
Oh, how long are you going home for?
Like 12 days. So New Year's.
You go home a lot.
I don't go home a lot. It's just these past 2 times have been close together.
And I went home this year for 30 hours. And then I went home in 2013.
Well, I go home more than you, but I don't go home a lot. I go like twice a year.
Golly, you are financially secure.
See?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, beer rocks.
Yeah.
Haven't had it in 20 years. I want to try that, so mail me some.
I will. They're delish.
Okay. Yes, Mom. Okay, Mr. Shawnee effing baby. You don't know about that.
I miss jumping off the swing.
Ooh.
When it's at the highest point.
Ooh. Almost go.
How the hell are you scared of COVID, but you wasn't scared to jump off the swing at the highest arm breaking level?
That's one moment of life risking, and then it's over.
I never did that ever. And you know how heavy I was. You know I came out the womb 48 pounds. If I jumped off that swing, not only would a whole set fall with me, I would leave a crater in the ground. I don't know how.
Oh, it's my
I don't
favorite
know how you wasn't
thing.
scared to do that. Oh
Just
my gosh.
The risk.
Hell no. That's something I wouldn't do, not even for the stimulus. So now I do know you are from regular Virginia. You grew up around the colonizers. You know that's what they do. Having a good old time in life. Nah, keep me on the ground, buddy. Okay, great. Nice to miss. I miss blowing on the cartridges. Look at you. Look at your little necks all crooked. I miss blowing on the cartridges for the
Sega?
Super Nintendo.
not the Nintendo.
Oh.
Yeah, the Nintendo would be like, damn, I know how to fix this.
And
it really taught all of us how to be a thought.
And it worked too.
Mm-hmm.
It did work. Listen, man, something that you should know in life. Yes, Pausa. In life, blowing things solves a lot of problems.
Causes a lot of them too.
Ooh.
Don't. I mean, listen, man. You put the right cream on, you good.
Oh God.
That's all I got to say. So, I do miss our music of the week segment. When you guys are nice and sterile and vaccinated, we'll get back to our space and have our regular show. But for now, I'll leave you guys with this. Fellas, ladies, always be kind to each other. But if you're not, be right. Have a good week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
So long. Goodbye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.